What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie Barrel Day. So I was talking about some folders this a few days ago. As a matter of fact, I dropped a video on my top 4 forever folders that I just won't get rid of, that I love to carry and I love to use. And then I was going out and I put on a fixed blade, a EDC fixed blade, and I'm thinking, I carry this so much and I never really do too many videos on it because I've done the review and I've talked about it before. But this is my most carried fixed blade EDC. And I'll put the link below on where you can get one. But the price is kind of crazy. It's only $64.99, and I carry it literally more than any fixed blade I own. There's 2 fixed blades I really carry. One, I have one that's not in the case, but I have one in there. That's my D-Bad War Machine. I love that thing. I carry it like out hiking and doing a bunch of things. But when it's talking about just carrying to carry, to take a knife, put it on my side and go, the one that I find most with me when I'm not only carrying a folder or, an OTF, which I carry every day, either a folder or an OTF. And today, as a matter of fact, in my pocket is this one right here. It's the Kratos Kryptonite, one that it glows in the black light or it glows in the dark. But I have that one on me today, and I just took off my belt because I was getting ready to jump in the shower, and I took my knife off, and I thought, I never really show this as much as I probably should. Now, this sheath is a custom sheath. This was made by Elemental Made out in Canada. He did this personally for me. Normally, this knife would come with a Kydex sheath, but they can do a leather sheath for you. And the leather sheaths they do are really good over at the Kukri House where this is made. So this is one of my own designs. This is the D-Bad Little Big Man. And it's called the Little Big Man because it's a small knife, right? It's small in size. As a matter of fact, the blade size is 4 inches and the handle is 4.5. I had to look. And so a 4-inch blade is small. You're talking about, this thing's like a 3.5-inch blade, somewhere in there. Yeah, so that's a 3.5-inch blade. Not a big knife, right? It's a fairly small knife. And so that's what this is. The difference is it's wide and it has a full handle. With most fixed blade EDCs out there that have a 4 or under blade, for some reason they think to put a dinky handle on there, and it just doesn't work. This thing has a full knife grip on a shortened blade, on a utility blade that you can do anything with. This is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. You've got that that house-made micarta, right? And of course I did the grooves going this way because you want the path of most resistance, not least resistance. So it gives you that extra grip, especially when you're sweating. Those channels really help, and you can see how much patina is in the grip from my hand sweat, and then just scratches from use and all that. But this thing, I mean, it is thick, it is tough, the tip is strong. A lot of times when you get your pocket fixed blades or your EDC fixed blades, that means anything like under 9 inches is considered an EDC fixed blade. Not the blade, I'm talking the entire thing. Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so that length, it's just absolutely perfect for all utility work. The good thing is being wide, unlike many that you're going to come into contact with. I'm trying to find, I know I had one up here. Let's see, the cat is laying on it. You can see the blade is a little thinner, still deadly, still get the job done. But a blade like that compared to a blade like this, the wound channeling that this thing can make is uncome back fromable. This thing, it's a beast. An in and a twist, and it's not healing. So if you do need for self-defense, I would rather have a heavy blade because it helps generate that power when you swing or hit, It has to have a tip so it can go in straight, and it has to have a good edge that's a working edge, and that's what this is. Um, I absolutely love this knife. They sell it. It's only $64.99. $64.99, which is crazy. It should be. Let's see. I have all the stuff. So blade 4 inches, grip 4.5 inches, steel 5160, handle micarta. We're looking at blade length is 6 millimeters. I couldn't remember if I did 6 or 7. I thought it was 6. So 6 millimeters, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It's a get the job done type knife. I pull it out, I use it when I need it, and when it's needed, it gets used. This thing is just an awesome, awesome piece of blade. So yeah, this is my most carried, my favorite EDC fixed blade. There's a lot to choose from. I still use a sharp finger from you know what I mean? I use a sharp finger, old timer, and it's actually right here. It's actually right here. I keep this one close just in case. I really need to make my own sharp finger. I think that's what I need to do. It's actually one of, or if not the classic Western Bowie, it's actually back there, is I think the most copied knife design ever done. And then the sharp finger. This one I changed, obviously. I did the tip down. And I'm thinking about doing a bigger sharp finger with a hog nose. This is one of my things. I just love making hog noses. So I'm thinking about doing a big sharp finger, but with a hog nose, because I just love this style. I love how they did this. They kept it a fat handle, even though the grip is, I think, only 4 inches or 4.25, which is just right for most people. I would make mine a little bit bigger, just a little bit, and I would make this wider and obviously longer. But I would love to keep the general shape of an original sharp finger. You know, they usually come up with it's a clip point, but I would definitely keep a hog nose on there instead, but a bigger version. I think that could be one of my next knives after my tomahawk is done. So I think I might do a bigger version of that, and I guarantee it would compete with this for something I would carry, thinking possibly like a 5-inch blade. And I think that would be fantastic. Even if I did a 0-0 and did it 5 and 5, or 4.5 and 5, somewhere in there, as far as size, that would keep my weights just right. That would make the mathematical mean perfect, and I would be able to absolutely use that. But this one right here, the bad little big man. Follow the link below if you're interested. This thing is bad ass. It is a really, really great knife. And Elemental Made, who did my sheath, I mean, I love that. He just did a bang up job. The red stitching is superb. So yeah, my most carried, I almost said pocket fixed blade. It's not really a pocket fixed blade because of the sheath, but it is my most carried fixed blade EDC. That's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie BLD. Until next video.